Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream today. I appreciate everybody joining up here so far. Thank you, Jamie, Keisha, Mike, I'm Fierce, George, and Elias. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for joining up here. But yeah, so far today, the SPY is ripping back up. We are continuing back on our ascent to the upside, which is amazing to see, with the SPY breaking out up above Friday's high this morning in pre-market as futures kind of gapped up last night. So overall, really nice to see this great movement with the stock market. And once again, my watch list is riddled with growth stocks back to the upside, like NEO, for example. DraftKings is on the list. Actually, guys, DraftKings is seriously breaking out. If you are not watching that one yet, I would definitely throw it on that radar there. Really nice to see these stocks already going. This is actually really amazing for us here, guys. So far, so good. I'll take the great movement out of the growth stocks first thing on this Monday morning. So there we go. Let's go ahead and check out what else we have moving here. Looks like AMC is another one running up along with Asana. Excuse me, guys, but Asana is an insane stock. The insider, Dustin Moskovitz, just continues to buy tons of shares worth of Asana, guys. He is pouring tons of his own money in. I think the last I saw, he bought another $300-something million position. So overall, this guy has been dumping tons of money in. I think his position is well over $1 billion, I believe. And look at the way the stock is starting to move here on that daily chart. Looking very nice, setting up well. And then we go on to the 5-minute, and it looks even better, especially today with that breakout up above Friday's high of 25.65. But yeah, we have that one running up. Fubo is running up, which I know Vicky likes if she's in here today. That'll be a nice one for her. But nonetheless, though, guys, let me know what stocks you were watching, and I hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. I will say I was inside again all weekend, obviously with the COVID still, but I will say today I actually feel a lot better than I felt over the past 14 days. So I feel a lot better today. So hopefully this week is a nice bounce back week for myself anyways. But nonetheless, hey, good morning, Elias. Apple's going up and up, he says. Let's go see it. AAPL here. Yep, AAPL. There it goes. Nice breakout there. Elias up above 160 actually right now, which is nice. And we're breaking above 159.50, so not a bad move. I will say running up into like 160 to 160.50, there is a lot of resistance up here. So I will say be a little bit careful of that. But overall, it's been moving back pretty well here. Sean says he's watching Palantir and Big Cat. Hey, it's been a while since I've heard you talk about Big Cat, Sean. But yeah, Palantir is looking really nice. Yeah, honestly, continuing very nice. Gapping up here this nice Monday morning. Let's go see Big Cat. Nice. Big Cat is also gapping. So we'll take that up to 190. I think Big Cat could get possibly up to around 200 maybe this week. That would be nice. If it could get at least up to 200. That's a big resistance up there, though, guys. Like, honestly, on Big Cat, I think that's a level to be pretty careful of. Let's mark that up. Yeah, right there. Right around 200. Really close. Give or take like 50 cents, guys, on that. But right around $200 on Big Cat is looking pretty good here. Hopefully we can get up to there. Shorter term resistance, I'm seeing right around 193, but nonetheless, great move this morning, Sean. That's nice. Hey, good morning, Vicky. I saw your Fubo was running up earlier. I was mentioning it at the beginning. Keisha says, glad you're feeling better, Tom. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate that. Definitely nice to feel a little bit better here. I will say it was a tough past couple weeks. Honestly, I started feeling at one point like it was just never gonna end, but as soon as I started feeling that way, we're getting better. So, I will say, guys, the COVID is not. It is no joke. I used to think it was some type of joke or something, but it is not a joke. I'm not saying I thought it was a joke, but you know how, until you get it, I don't think you really you really know it. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy morning so far, guys. Lots of stocks in the green. I do have a few stocks red, like KR's pulling back. I noticed AMD is actually falling down in a pretty big way, which is interesting. Twitter's down. Enphase is down, which is interesting. Honestly, Enphase has been running up so much lately. I'm surprised they're down. Plug's falling back off. Adobe's down ahead of earnings. Huh. There is a few stocks kind of falling back down here. Meta's down. Like, come on, Meta. It goes down right after I buy it. Oh. But nonetheless, though, guys, pretty crazy stocks here so far on this Monday. Let's go see the uranium plays like CCJ, UUUU. Yeah, those ones are popping back down too. Honestly, though, today, guys, Neo has been the big runner on my watch list so far. That thing just continues to rip up, and it's having a very nice extension pointing to the upside. I also noticed Robinhood was looking pretty good earlier today, which was interesting. Logitech's up. AI is moving. There we go. Corsair having a nice pop. So yeah, those stocks are coming back quite well here today. I like that move with AI, actually. Let's see it on the daily. Oh, it looks brutal on the daily, but at least it's coming back up. Yeah, I will say that one is kind of brutal on that daily chart, though. Let's see Rivian here. Wow, guys, Rivian's still going. I remember they had that great news last week with, I believe, Mercedes-Benz or Daimler, which I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but let's go check out that news really quick here. Mercedes, Rivian. Yeah, here we go. It was Mercedes and Rivian. They're going to be doing a partnership to produce electric vans, which is very interesting. I think that's a great thing, actually, for Rivian here. It's not like they're signing with some small company either. They are getting in with Mercedes-Benz, which is so big, especially for over in Europe, guys. It is going to be very important for Rivian. Now, I will say, Rivian vehicles are not my favorite. They're not my favorite out there. But I will say, you know, if the van is like a Mercedes Sprinter van with Rivian technology in it, hell, I think that could do very, very well. And I think it's really smart by Daimler to go ahead and do that. Let's actually check that out. DMLRY is the stock for Mercedes. DMLRY. Let's see that daily chart. Mercedes is actually quite low right now, guys, believe it or not. Down quite a bit. Actually, I'm surprised they're down as much as they are right now. Keep in mind their max daily chart looks a little off because of, you know, how these corporations are. I'm sure they're, like I said, it's technically Daimler, I think, now, so that's why it's DMLRY. But overall, though, it's still Mercedes. They're just owned by the Daimler group. Let's see if I can car company chart. Let's see. Here we go. This is the cool picture. I actually used to own a Mercedes. I used to love that car. All right, where's Daimler? There it is. So they own Mercedes-Benz and Smart. So they own two different brands there. You can see Toyota owns Toyota, Lexus, and Daihatsu. For example, Ford. Where's Ford at here? They own Lincoln and Ford. GM owns, God, they own too many. Chevy, Holden, Vauxhall, Cadillac, Opel, GMC, Wuling Motors, Baojun, Buick. Like, they own so many. Some of these companies now are getting kind of insane with how many that they own. Like FCA, like look at this. Fiat, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Lancia, Ram, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler. It's like, what the? But, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know. Kind of interesting, though, to see how all those companies are owned by are owned by like one entity, for example, which is interesting. But yeah, good morning, Xbox, Bill. Elias says CVNA is moving too. Yes, it is. I was actually eyeing that one up this morning myself, but it actually is kind of falling back off now, back to the downside. But yeah, this morning I was eyeing up CVNA, BMY. I was also eyeing up along with I think VAC, Marriott's not bad. Honestly, the main ones were BMY though and CVNA. I'm sad CVNA started falling back down at open. That's upsetting. DraftKings is now falling back down at open 2. Looks like everything's coming back down. AI. Let's go see what else, though. Chewy, maybe? Chewy's looking okay. CCL. Carnival Cruise Lines. Square. Disney. Disney's not looking bad today, guys. They're up to 117. Disney actually looks pretty promising here today. Continuing a very nice ascent back to the upside. I'll actually take that move. Very nice. CVNA. I love that stock ticker, CVNA, Carvana. I don't know why, I love saying it. I feel like it like rolls off the tongue perfectly. Kind of like CCL. How's Robinhood again? That thing on the daily chart looks so good right here. Yeah, even on the 5-minute, guys, Robinhood is no slouch today. It's about to break up to a new high. Come on, Robinhood, let's do it. Let's get that big breakout. That'd be really cool. I want to see if I can go ahead and get some multiple charts here, guys. Probably gonna have to get a, what do they call it, Pro. Yeah, I need a. Oh, 1 chart per tab. Robinhood, though, having a nice break. It's not bad. There we go, Robinhood. There it goes. We're holding up above 11. 11.05. I wonder how high this thing can get today. We're already up 4.25%. I'm curious. I mean, honestly. Very curious. I saw CVNA's back on the uptrend, too. Yeah, yes it is. Up 9.9% now. Not bad. Asana's back on the uptrend. Still going today. We'll take that. Let's go, Asana. Very nice moves, guys. Very nice moves. I'll take this out of, I don't know. I feel like the market's done quite well recently, so very happy with this movement. Sean says, here goes Zoom, ZM. I hope it's zooming. Yeah, Zoom is zooming. Let's go. Take that. See that daily on Zoom. I will say, guys, Zoom it made that new low down there. Now it's starting to bounce off support and come back up. It's not looking too bad. It might end up actually trying to fill this gap back up. And if that's the case, I think Zoom could possibly do very well. But just keep in mind, it's going to be risky here, guys. These stocks they're not all going to explode back up. But I think Zoom is one of them in a good spot. And they're at a perfect price right now if you like them for the longer term. Then I think getting them at 84 where they are now, you're getting it so low. I actually bought some Meta last week, so nice to see Meta turning around and doing well for us here. I think I grabbed 50 shares of Meta last week, right around like 167.50 or 168 or something. Yeah, I figured I'd mention that. Alrighty, but yeah, let me know what stocks you guys are watching today. We'll go ahead and have a nice look on some of those. But yeah, right now, just watching Meta, waiting for that breakout up above 170. That would be nice if we could get that to possibly happen here today. I would love for nothing other than a nice move with Meta. That would just be perfect. You know what we haven't looked at yet today, though, is some of these bank stocks. And I feel like some of those have been a little bit underrated lately. Like, look at Bank of America here, JP Morgan. Have a day, guys. Wells Fargo. Not as good as the others, but Goldman's looking pretty good. Like, these stocks are having pretty good moves today. JP Morgan's not bad at all. We'll take that. Delta Airlines. Have a day. DraftKings. Looking nice. I mean, overall, it's really not bad. Disney. I will say Disney's still looking pretty good today. Looking at that chart, if they could really break that high of 117.50, then I really think Disney would look hot. But it could easily go up and break that within like 5 minutes though. So just keep your eyes on it. If you want, even set an alert above 117.50. I think that seriously, Disney is a good way to go if we see a breakout there. I'm setting the alert there. Let's hope it pings us soon. Oh, you know what else I noticed was on the watch list today is good old Tessie. We haven't talked about that one yet today, but let's go Tessie. We're back up the higher than $300 now on Tesla again. We'll take that. Look at that daily chart. Tesla, not bad. I mean, honestly. Come on, let's go, guys. This is a pretty good morning. Wow. Man, Tesla has had an amazing week here. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amazing candles in a row. Very nice, Tesla. Very nice. These daily charts are starting to look a lot better. Come on, DraftKings. Let's hope that this little wedge down here is the bottom for you. That would be nice. Man, ever since DraftKings broke out of this bottom wedge, guys, it has been explosive. Like, just straight up explosive. Wow, and we're bouncing off key supports. DraftKings has been looking pretty hot. I have a next resistance coming up right around 1950, so maybe DraftKings can have another like $1.50 pop. That would be really nice. Maybe not necessarily today, but I could see it happening sometime this week for sure. George says Roblox, RBLX. Let's see that. I know I've been eyeing them up the past few days. Wow, yeah, looking pretty good here. Especially if it could break above that high of Friday, which it looks like it's going to pretty soon. So eye it up. Hey, good morning, Brian. It says good morning, Tom. Good morning. I like that profile picture, Brian. That's funny. I like that. Keisha says, let's see if Walmart can break the 200 on the daily. Ooh, you talking about that 200 SMA there, Keisha? Haven't eyed up those the SMAs in a little while. Let's go ahead and throw it on. Whoa. These are all community scripts. Hold on, I'll get it. I just don't want to get the wrong one. What? There it is. Length 200. Let's see, Akeisha, 200. Oh, wow, it is. Yeah, it's right up on that. Very nice. I actually have not been watching the SMAs too much lately, guys. I will say, not because of any particular reason. Lately I found that price action's been just as good for me. So, but yeah, I kind of gotten out of the SMAs lately. I feel like though on some of these moves back up, they will definitely help. So It's not like I never use them. They're on my Thinkorswim, of course. Let's see. I think I have it open up in the back. Yeah, there we go. I should have just flipped over here. Wow. Hey, bouncing off says, yo, morning, Tom. He says, how's your Rona doing? Yeah, it actually is doing a lot better today, bouncing off. Today is by far the best I felt since I've got it. So far today, so good. I'll take that. My head feels a lot better. I will say, though, today, the one thing I've noticed is, like, as I'm speaking, my lungs are kind of hurting me a little bit here today, which is interesting. But nonetheless, though, besides the lungs hurting while I talk, it seems pretty good. So hey, I'll take it. I feel a lot better. I'm just glad my head feels better. That's the really cool thing. So thanks for the question, though, bouncing off. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'm starting to get better here today. It was actually kind of bad, though. I was talking to Mike this morning, and now Mike's getting sick. I don't know if he has Rona or not, but now he's getting something. So I was like, oh man, of course you get it now that now that mine's going away. But yeah, I appreciate it seriously. Keisha says, yeah, you really don't need the SMAs. The most important is support and resistance. Yeah, I would say it is too. I think that's a lot more important, Keisha. Plus, just, seeing good breakouts and intraday price action and stuff like that is honestly a little bit better. What I really like the SMAs for is I really like them on, like, the max daily charts and stuff like that. I feel like on those daily charts is where they're a little bit underrated. But that's just me, and I really like that 1000 SMA, the red one down there as well. I think that one is solid, along with the 200 that you mentioned. Those two are probably the best two. I really like the 100 as well, but let's go back to our nice clean charts here. Catherine says, Oxy is moving. What do you think is a good resistance level? Let's see. Nice resistance on good old Oxy. Ooh. Oxy has a few nice resistances coming up. But Catherine, I will say, 67.35 or 67.40 is going to probably be the next major resistance in my eyes, with 68 after that. But I would say right there that the high of pre-market this morning is right on a pretty nice resistance. So maybe if we could break this right here around 67.40, you could have a nice pop to maybe 68 or higher, Catherine. And I think that's actually pretty doable here with Oxy. So eye that up. I think that could be a pretty good move today. Good question, Catherine. I actually really like Oxy, and it's one of my favorite stocks to trade over the past couple years. And I would not be surprised if some of these energy companies started going back on the uptrend. Bouncing off says, I have permanent damage from Delta. I was 2 days away from dying. Wow, bouncing off. That is scary to hear. I'm glad you recovered back from it. Wow, that is very scary. I know I had my aunt and my uncle's been smoking for, like, I don't know, however long, 50 or 60 years or something, and he was in the hospital really bad with it, and for like 2 weeks was on a machine or something. So I feel for you, bouncing off. I hope that you yeah, like you said, you have permanent damage. I hope you're all right, though. But yeah, it's a scary thing. And honestly, I used to never think COVID was much of an issue until I got it, of course. I said that actually at the beginning of the stream today. I said, yeah, COVID is, it's pretty scary. It's one of those things where I don't think you realize how scary it is till you get it. But yeah, I feel for you. It says IWM on the weekly chart looks like it wants to break out into a new trading channel. What do you think? Yeah, the nice Russell here. Let's see. Wow, it kind of broke out today. Dang, it does. Yeah, it is. It's like right on resistance right now. I'd say you still got to be a little careful here around 190 to 191, but it's looking pretty dang good bouncing off. Honestly, I feel like it looks like it has some pretty hot movement here. And I know it's going to move well because a lot of these growth plays are starting to pop up, which is great. I mean, I'm glad to see the Russell 2000 doing better today. Yeah, that is a big resistance though, around 190. So I will say be a little careful of that, but I'm with you on it breaking back out into a new channel. I'm with you there. I hope that the CPI data that comes out tomorrow, guys, ends up being a lot better than people are expecting. So here's pretty much what we have for the week, guys. We have India, who reports CPI today. Germany, Spain, and the US report tomorrow. The UK on Wednesday. France on Thursday. And Italy and the Eurozone on Friday. So that's a ton. And then PPI numbers from Japan, Switzerland on Tuesday. And then UK and the US Wednesday. So that's pretty insane. All these big numbers coming out for all these different companies. And right here, it says the expectations for inflation to be easing in the U.S. with month-over-month core CPI expected at 0.3%, matching last month's number. This would mark the lowest back-to-back reading since last fall. Headline CPI is expected to be negative 0.1%, as dropping gas prices continue to take pressure off inflation. Core PPI is expected to be 0.3%, a rise from last month's 0.2%, while the headline PPI number is also expected to be negative 0.1%. So that might have sounded a little bit confusing. Let's just go to like the economic calendar though here, and you can see the forecast here. So CPI for August, or right here's the better thing to look at. Core inflation rate month over month, 0.3% previous, 0.3% consensus here, and the forecast is 0.4%. And then the inflation rate down there, previous 0%. Then they're expecting it to actually go down by 0.1%. So it's going to be nice and interesting for us. Bouncing off says Powell rate hike on the 20th. I believe so. I mean, I'm not going to say there's going to be a rate hike. I think that they might just keep it at 75 basis points, though. I think that's probably what they're going to do. Just I think they're going to keep it right at 75 basis points. And here on the CME group, the last time I refreshed, there was an 86%, or I should say they were pricing in an 86% chance of 75 points. Let's see what they're pricing in now. All right, so now they're pricing in a 88% chance of a 75 basis point move. So 88% chance of 75 basis points. And usually, guys, whenever they have the chances being priced in like this, it usually happens the way that people expect. Now, I will say, if the CPI data comes out tomorrow, or I will say this, when the CPI comes out, these numbers will change, probably a little bit. So we'll probably see something flip here. Maybe we'll see the numbers go closer towards 50 basis points. Maybe they'll go closer towards 100. If it goes up towards 100, then I would think that there's probably a good chance of a nice hike. But I would guess that they have 75 basis points and they keep it right around there. I don't think they want to go up to a full point, but I mean, hey, he might have to. He keeps saying that they're going to reiterate he keeps reiterating that they're going to keep raising rates till inflation gets back towards their 2% goal, and we're still not very close to 2%, that's for sure.
Hyundai Kona versus Toyota. Whoa. Hyundai Kona versus Toyota C.
Sorry about that, guys. This thing started playing an ad in the background. I'm going to have to turn that exit off of there now. But yeah, look at IWM here. Really nice move. Bouncing off. Really nice move up. And if you guys are enjoying the stream so far today, please don't forget to smash that like button. That really helps out the stream with everything on YouTube and stuff like that. I will say, guys, YouTube has been a little bit rough lately, so any likes and anything like that really does help. We do appreciate that. But hell yeah, guys, IWM having a great move. DraftKings and a lot of growth stocks are still looking nice and hot this morning. NEO's now up almost 10% as it's starting to run to the upside. AMC is up there at the top. Asana is running up too, right up into my $27 resistance level up there. Actually, Asana looks pretty darn good. I actually like that quite a bit. Very nice. Have Logitech moving. Cool stuff there. Coinbase is breaking out, guys. I know a lot of people have been talking about Bitcoin lately, and it looks like, honestly, Bitcoin is doing quite well so far today. And even yesterday, Bitcoin was on fire again. So let's go, Bitcoin. Look at that daily chart there, double bottoming. Kind of having some higher lows here on the daily chart. I mean, I'm not saying it's necessarily time to go out and unload on Bitcoin right now, but it's looking okay compared to what we've been seeing. Let's see Square, CZR. Wow, some of these stocks like Square, they are getting tempting to buy down here. Wow. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, guys, I actually grabbed 50 shares of Meta on Friday. Like an $8,000 position there. Really like the setup with Meta, guys. I think that is an amazing setup, and Zucky Boy is going to be having a nice presentation on October 11th, pretty much like a month from today. Yeah, pretty much a month from now. And hopefully it's a nice fun thing. Wow, Meta. Nice. Take that. Yeah, let me know what stocks you guys are watching. We'll go ahead and look those up. Keisha says, remember FTNT? Called them out last week. Yeah, I won't forget those ones. Fortinet. Whoa, wow, Keisha. 2.86%. And honestly, it's only up 2.8%, but look at that solid daily chart. Huge candles coming in here. Really nice move, Keisha. Honestly, probably the best move I've seen all day today. It's just been straight up. Every 5-minute candle's been green. Really nice. Bouncing Off says they were looking at PayPal, PYPL. Nice, that's another nice one. Kind of like FTNT. Not quite as well, like not all green candles today, but still looking pretty good too, Bouncing Off. Let's see what we have here. I'm still eyeing up good old Asana. I will say FTNT is not looking bad, Keisha. That daily chart is insane on this one. I think the stock's up like 25% almost in the past couple weeks. It's really trying. Wow, FDX, guys. Look at that one, too. FedEx have a day. Now, this one's kind of like FTNT. Wow. That's a really nice shorter-term breakout right there. Nice move, FedEx. UPS not looking bad either. Not as good as FedEx, but not bad. How about Apple? Wow, Apple kept going. Up above 160. Have a day. Wow, that's great. Really kept going. Mike Chang says, are you and Mike still eyeing up Rivian? Yeah, we are actually. We still are eyeing up Rivian. I like Rivian. I think it could be a pretty good little like longer term gamble play. You know, like if you buy and hold them, I feel like it's a fairly good good gamble if you buy them at the right price. And I feel like right now they are at a pretty decent price compared to where they've been at in the past. Now I will say, from the low to the high, they've popped up around 100%. So be a little careful of that. But so be a little bit careful of that pop up. But nonetheless, though, it is up like 100% over the past few months since that low. But I will say it'll be a pretty good little gamble play. If they start to really pick something up, they could end up doing well. I will say though, they are a very risky stock. Rivian and Lucid both, I think. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Rivian over Lucid, but I don't know. That's just my own thoughts there. I will say it's going to be a very tough way to trade. I guess it's just going to be a long-term buy and hold, I would say, with these ones, like Rivian. Yeah, we are eyeing it up. Bouncing off says my name is Bouchard. That's where the the Bouche in. Oh, I see. Bouching off comes in. I know it sounds dirty, but I like it. LOL. Pronounced Bouche. I thought your name was Bouncing Off this whole time. That is funny. Bouching off. That's. Oh man, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. I better like look this up in the. I'm sitting here looking up bushing off. This is funny. Everyone's like, how to remove bushings without tools. That's funny. Yeah, I hope I'm not saying anything bad. It does sound a little bit dirty, I will say that. That's funny. Bushing off. I like it. I like it. Thanks for finally telling me, though. I feel like I've said it wrong way too long. Didn't even realize I was saying it wrong. I feel like I've had dyslexia this whole time or something with that. That is funny. My mind right now is seriously like I don't know how, like, I don't know where the N is. Like, I feel like that's always been there. Like, did you change your name? Are you like playing with me? Like, that is funny. But hey, I'll take it. Thanks for telling me. That's awesome. Let's go back to the SPY, though. We actually haven't eyed that up in a little bit today. And yeah, we're holding up very well above 410. Looking like on the 1 minute, like we might try to break out here. Not looking bad. Come on, SPY. You've been running up all morning. Can we continue? Stocks are probably going to slow down a little bit now, unfortunately. Yeah, there's DraftKings slowing down. Banks are slowing down. JP Morgan, Meta, I'm sure. Square. Square looks pretty good still. CCL. How's Ford today? Wow, Ford's not looking bad. Wow, guys, look at Ford. This is actually not a bad move. Ford actually has a good thing coming up this week. Somewhere. I thought they did. Okay, so there's a Detroit Auto Show here in September. Dang it, they're not talking about it. Let's see. Okay, so it's Wednesday, September 24th. It ends September 25th, or September 14th, ends September 25th. That's actually a pretty long show. But I will say, guys, Ford is going to be unveiling the new Mustang or something, so it'll be a pretty cool event at that one. I'm probably biased because I drive a Mustang, but it is what it is. I honestly like all cars, though, guys, so I am just a car nutcase. I like all of them. I like Mustangs, Corvettes, Camaros, GTs, Focuses. I like Teslas. I like Ferrari, Lamborghini, anything. I even like Lotus, McLaren, like anything like that. He just says, nice setup in Moderna. Let's go see, actually. I forgot about those stocks, Keisha. You're right. It looks pretty hot. I like that setup. Looks really good, actually. Thanks for the call out on that one. I know Moderna and Pfizer have been actually in the headlines quite a bit recently, so nice call, Keisha. I'm glad you called this one out. Looking pretty good. Let's see that daily. Wow, it's looking tempting on the daily. Wow, the daily looks tempting on that one. Dang. It's a little scary, but tempting. Wow, that's insane. Keisha says, my husband just bought a Mustang Mach-E and he loves it. He has the premium while he's waiting on his GT. Nice, Keisha, nice. That's really nice. When you say he's waiting on his GT, are you talking about like a Mach-E GT or just like a regular one? Wow, that's awesome though, Keisha. I hope he likes it. Those things are badass. A lot of people I know always like to say like, oh, that electric Mustang isn't the same and all this. And, you know, it might not be the same, but, you know, it's still a really nice car. even if you don't, it might not be like a, you know, Shelby GT500 or nothing, but it might almost be as fast. Oh my God. Yeah, the Mach-E GT. Okay. That's awesome, Keisha. I wish I had one. That's awesome. I actually really kind of appreciate what they did with that personally. A lot of people, like I said, don't like it, but I really do like it. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks better than a lot of the Tesla SUVs. Let's actually go look at it now. Oh, wow, nice little video. Oh my gosh. The inside looks good. Wow. Wow, that thing's cool. That is pretty sweet. How quick is that? That is cool. Ooh, that blue is nice. Red. I'd probably get red. Huh. They're not telling me how quick it is on here. Here we go. I gotta see the details. Wow, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. That's pretty good. That is really quick. 480 horsepower, 634 pounds of torque. What the? That torque is insane. Wow, it's got adaptive suspension too. That's cool. Sounds like a Mercedes with all those suspension upgrades on it. That thing's cool. I like it. Maybe I'll get one of those instead of the new Mustang when it comes out. Keisha says, I do too, Tom. They look way better than Tesla to me. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. They look way better. Like, that looks way more stylish to me than the Tesla SUV does, but it is what it is. I will say, I like those Tesla Model S's, those really, like the Model S Plaid and all that. I think those ones look pretty cool, but I think some of the Model 3s even look cool, but yeah, I think for SUVs, this is the way to go. Or, you know, personally, I really like those like BMW SUVs or Mercedes SUVs, but nonetheless, really cool. Hey, good morning, Iranical. Thanks for joining up. They're saying, what's going on with NIO? Yeah, it's had a great morning, Iranical. It's been sitting here around 9% almost all morning. I've been watching it ever since market open, and yeah, it started ripping it open. So really nice moves out of NIO. Glad to see it running up in such a good way. And honestly, it might break that high of day at 21 and possibly have a secondary leg up. So I'm going to be watching for that to possibly come in later today on good old NIO. But yeah, talking about NIO, let's go look at some of their competitors. BYDDY. Let's check that out. BYD. This is Warren Buffett's pick on EV stocks, which it was actually doing very well for a while, outperforming almost all other EVs by a crap ton. But it did start falling back down now, which does suck for good old Warren Buffett. But nonetheless, I figured I'd bring it up because this is Buffett's pick for EVs, and earlier this year it was doing quite well, although it is down now. So figured I'd mention them. They are also into that Chinese market. But yeah, there's NIO popping up today. We also have XPEV trying to pop up. It was up earlier, but it actually fell back down now. So yeah, NIO's outperforming XPEV today by quite the amount, actually, by like 9%. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining up today. Let me know what stocks you guys are eyeing up here for some big moves. I will say my favorites today have been NIO, like we just talked about, Asana, DraftKings for a while was having a really good morning. Also some oil plays today like Chevron, Oxy, ZOM, starting to look hot again today, so we'll take that. Airlines and cruise lines were doing well earlier. Looks like they're slowing down a little bit now though. But for the most part, yeah, great morning. I know banks were having a good day, like Bank of America, JP Morgan here. Yeah, there's JPM. They're still doing pretty well, holding up okay for us today. I know Sean was talking about Big Cat earlier, and they're still holding up too. So yeah, so far so good, guys. I mean, honestly, great start to the week. I'll take this any day of the week for a start. Looking at my watch list to the downside, unfortunately, we have all these clean energy plays like Run, Plug, LI, Auto, Blink, Charging. Like, honestly, like lots of clean energy plays are moving down today. FSLR, Enphase, everything like that today, unfortunately, is down quite a bit. So that's actually a little bit unfortunate to see, but wow. Good job, FSLR. Falling back off. Dang. It was looking so good last week. All right, look at that daily chart of FSLR. I guess I'm not too surprised to see it falling down. I'm really not. I mean, the stock's up like 100%. It's up over 100% from its recent low. Wow. How about Enphase? That's another one. Yep, over 100% from the low to the high. Really nice recoveries out of these stocks, guys. Wow, wow, wow. That's actually kind of insane. Hey, I will say, guys, look at Asana right now on the 5-minute. I just noticed there's actually a pretty big candle coming back up. Or look at the 1-minute even. Big recovery candle moving back up here. Maybe we'll see a retest of that high of day or possibly another breakout here. But figured I'd mention it because, guys, it is starting to move. Starting to move there. Raymond said, did Nancy buy NVIDIA today? Nancy? I hope she did. I don't know. I'm trying to look. I actually see some bad news regarding China. The Biden administration's plans next month to broaden curbs on U.S. shipments to China of semiconductors. Darn it. I have to screenshot this. Wow. Darn it. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's also some stuff going on where they're going to actually be able to track your gun purchases now, which is a little bit interesting. Wow, that's going to be crazy. They're going to be tracking your gun purchases now. That's fun. Not that it really matters, but, you know, I'm not doing anything too bad. Well, I said it. I should have said that different. If you're not doing anything too bad, I guess. Keisha says, did we look at China plays today? We did earlier, Keisha. We were eyeing up Baba, Neo, XPEV, stocks like that. I will say XPEV was down a lot. Baba at open was all over the place. It looks like it actually came back up now, though, which is nice. JD, Baidu, yeah, they're not really moving too much today. Baidu doesn't look bad, though. I will say I like some of these setups there. I don't see that, though, Raymond, where Nancy bought NVIDIA. But Drake said NVIDIA broke 145. Hell yeah, let's go. Get up there, NVIDIA. Let's get some nice moves. That's awesome. George says AMD's recapturing 85. AMD. Wow, nice. It's trying. It looks like it might get rejected. I sure hope it doesn't. I sure hope not. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining up today. Seriously, thanks for all the likes and everything, of course. And I appreciate everybody joining up here. Looking at the market, though, today, SPY running back to the upside all the way up to 411.31. I will say, guys, start to be a little bit careful in the short term. We are starting to get pretty overextended. I have a feeling we will see some type of move down eventually. Let me know if you guys agree with that or not. I'm actually going to post up a poll here in the chat, so be ready for the poll here. Alrighty, guys, there's the poll. Let's see what you guys come up with here with this. I think it's a pretty cool one to look at here today, especially with CPI data coming out tomorrow. I think that'll be a pretty big event coming up. I'm sure the SPY is going to go all over the place, so I'm curious to see what you guys have to vote. Hopefully we can get a lot of votes going though. That'd be nice. That would be awesome. So yeah, guys, just vote in the poll if you guys see it. Should be down in the chat section. Let's go back to NVIDIA though for Drake saying it broke 145. Hopefully it continues to move up here. Eyeing it up on that 1 minute chart. It's looking pretty dang good here. But hell yeah, guys, let's try to get like 10 votes or something on here. That'd be awesome. Right now we're at like 4 votes. The more the merrier. And who knows, guys, maybe we could all make a collective play off this. We could all make a nice collective play. Walmart trying to break, Keisha says. Let's see, Walmart. Wow, nice. Continuing up with the retailers. Costco, Walmart, Target today. Ooh, Target's coming back, but Costco and Walmart are up. Nice, we'll take that. What about Amazon? Let's go, Amazon. They're up too. Very nice. But yeah, Walmart moving. We'll take that. Let's look at that daily of Walmart because that thing has been hot lately. Very nice, Keisha. Very nice. Looks good. Looks like it's on a nice ascent to the upside here, so we'll take that. Very nice. I like that move. Yeah, I really like it. Looking good, Walmart. How about Costco? Yeah, still looking good there too. What are the retailers we got here? Kroger? KR? Ooh, wow, that one's terrible. I know this isn't necessarily the same. It's like more like a clothing store, but look at Lulu. Lulu's not... Wow. Wow, look at Lulu on the daily, guys. Dang, I think this one's been a little underrated here. Whoa. Kind of forgot about these guys. What about DKS? Guys, Lulu and Dick's are on fire. Very nice. I hope YouTube don't ban me for saying these things, but DKS, let's go. Guys, I see Asana's breaking back out. Let's go, guys. Look at that 1 minute chart of Asana. There we go. Boom. There we go. Asana up above $27. Boom. Up 10% today, guys. Continuing to run. Just continuing to have nice moves. Wow, that is a very nice move this morning, guys. That is at open that they had a very nice pop up above 25, all the way up to up above almost 27.20 now. I mean, let's go. Let's go, Asana. And guys, this has been huge for Asana because Moskovitz keeps on buying in to this company, and we keep hearing about more and more money flowing in. So that is big here. Yeah, Keisha, TJX is another one. TJX, look at that. The daily not looking bad either. Looks kind of like Walmart, like some of those other plays. Not bad. I actually have a nice little resistance here on TJX at 66 that we just blasted up above. So that's awesome there. Yeah, looking good, Keisha. I like that Walmart move, though. That was looking pretty good. Costco there. Let's look at that 5 minute chart. There we go. Yeah, really nice move though there, Keisha. We have 6 votes now on the poll. 50% are saying stay the same, 405 to 410. And then the other percentages, 17% pull back down to 400, 33% pop up to 415 plus. So I appreciate you guys voting in the poll here. We're probably going to wrap up the stream here pretty shortly, but yeah, I appreciate you guys all joining up here today. Seriously, if you guys know anybody else who would be interested in playing the market or anything like that, let them know that we go live every morning here at Market Open. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here all week long. So yeah, just let them know, guys. I'll be here. But yeah, let's go ahead and hype it up, guys. Tomorrow we'll probably have some pretty big news come out with the CPI data in the morning. Hopefully the data suggests that inflation is falling back down a little bit. I am very curious to see what will happen with this with these numbers here. It's going to be a big deal for the Feds. It's going to be a big deal for interest rates. It's going to be a big deal for the market, a big deal for housing. It's going to be a big deal for everything, guys. So make sure you guys are very aware tomorrow before the market opens. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. I appreciate everybody joining up, and let's kill it this week. It's been a really nice start so far. So let's keep up the nice green momentum. Have a good one, guys. Hey, Frequent says last look on Apple. Sure thing. Sure thing. I'll look at it really quick for you. Let's eye it up really quick here. Let's see that daily chart. Wow, the daily on Apple looks a lot better now, I will say. We started to really consolidate down here last week. Big pop back up. I will say with Apple, I see resistance coming up around 163. So if you're going to look for a nice resistance level, I think 163 is going to be the next major one to eye up. And I feel like Apple could possibly have a pretty safe move up into 163. So I like the setup here, Frequent. Looks pretty good. And I think I could see a pretty nice pop happening here. It might not happen right away today, but over the next couple days, I could see Apple coming back. Honestly, Apple's only had really 2 green up days so far, but I will say the recovery has been pretty good. And Apple's still pretty close to highs, guys, so keep that in mind too. But yeah, I see 163 coming up next, and I think it could definitely be attainable either today or tomorrow morning. So yeah, I appreciate the question though, Frequent, and yeah, let's kill it, guys. Have a great day.